What is going on again, guys? Welcome back again to another video. I know I do it every other day, except for on the weekends. Who works on the weekends? Today we're gonna be talking about two more subjects again. We're gonna be talking about economics and mathematics. So we'll kick things off first with mathematics. We're gonna talk. I'm gonna talk a little bit about combining like expressions, and we're going to talk some about dividing by zero. So, combine when you have an expression, say I'll give you an expression, we'll do 4x plus 22. And you want to find out any expressions that are equal to that. So, an expression that is equal to that would be you could do 2 and then you have in parentheses 2x plus 11. Because in that case, when you factor in your numbers, you get 4x plus 22, which is the same as your original equation. So, for combining like equations and figuring out like equations, it's fairly simple. All you do is just combine your like terms, do your order of operations for your parentheses, parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. Just your normal order of things. And another thing we'll talk about dividing by zero. So when you divide by zero, if you were to type it on a calculator, say 1 divided by 0, your number would be undefined, or it would say syntax error probably. But the reason why it says syntax error is because math scientists, whatever you want to call it, determine that you cannot divide by zero, that there is a not logical amount or a undeterminable amount for the answer to 1 divided by, or any number divided by 0. I'm going to show you a bit what this means. So if you do say you have, hold on, let me write this down. You have 1 divided by 0.1. So you have 1 divided by 0.1. All you'll do is you'll just move your decimal one place over. So in that case, you get 1 divided by 0.1 equals 10. Now, say you want to get even closer to 0, and you'll do 1 divided by 0.000000001, and then you move your decimal place. There's a train, so if you can't hear me, I'm sorry. But when you oh my God, would you cut it out? But when you move your decimal place over one place, you get 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3. You get 10 million. So 1 divided by 0.000000001 equals 10 million. So if you can tell, if you were to move down to 0, since you're that close to 0, if you were to move a little bit down to 0, your number, the best guess for 1 divided by 0, or any number divided by 0, is going to be positive infinity. Because the number is very large that it's an undeterminable amount. We don't know the amount of 1 divided by 0. It's undeterminable. Now, say it's negative 1 divided by 0.000000001. In that case, you have negative 10 million. And same thing, if you have negative 1 divided by 0, or negative 1 divided by 0, you would just get negative infinity. Because it's just that simple. Because you can't go any further or lower than infinity because we don't know the exact number. So next, we'll talk about economics. Lost my page. Hold on. Okay, so we'll talk about a little bit about opportunity cost and determining opportunity cost. Okay, here's your example. So there's 2 factories. There's factory A and factory B. Both these factories produce toy cars and belts. So we'll say that each factory has 8 working hours a day, and Factory A produces 2 toy cars and 1 belt per day. Or, yeah, no, yes, that's right. Okay, that's right. And Factory B produces 4 toy cars and 3 belts. So, you're trying to find out the opportunity cost for toy cars and belts. So, to figure this out, division is a main thing when you're trying to figure out opportunity cost and you're doing economics. You're mainly always going to be doing division. So, to figure out opportunity cost, you'll especially be doing division. You're going to divide. So, we're trying to figure out the opportunity cost for toy cars. So, like, in for instance, how many belts does it take to make 1 toy car? So, in this case, we are going to do belts 1 divided by 2. So in this case, it takes half a belt to make 1 toy car, because you do 1 divided by 2, which is going to be equal to 1/2. 1B divided by 1 T, 1 belt divided by 2 toy cars equals 1/2. So your opportunity cost for lost my train of thought. Your opportunity cost for that would just be 1/2, because you're sacrificing. It takes 1/2 of a belt to make 1 toy car. So now we'll do what is it? And now we will do Factory B. So Factory B, you're trying to figure out the amount it takes, the opportunity cost it takes to make a the same thing as at. I am losing my train of thought. I am so sorry, but you're trying to figure out which one's opportunity cost is lower, so you can figure out which company has the comparative advantage. Which, if you can remember right, is the company, team, country that produces more in a day. So you're gonna figure out the opportunity cost for belts in company B, or Factory B. So to figure this out, you do 3B divided by 4T, which is 3 belts divided by 4 toy cars, and in this case you get 3/4. So it takes 3/4 of a belt to make 1 toy car. So in this case, Factory B has the better comparative advantage, because they have less to sacrifice to make 1 toy car. So in that case, that is pretty much the end of this video. I talked a little bit about opportunity cost. As you can see, I struggled a little bit with talking about it because I was losing my train of thought a bunch. But in a sense, it's mainly just division. You're just dividing your one product by another just to find the opportunity cost. So again, you want to find out the opportunity cost for how many belts does it take to make 1 toy car. And Factory A produces 2 toy cars and 1 belt in a day. You can say that you can do 1 belt divided by 2 toy cars, and in this case you get 1/2 of a belt for 1 toy car. So, and in mathematics we talked about dividing by 0, how it is undeterminable, because the number in essence is just so large that you can't determine it. It's infinity. So, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it very much. God bless, and I will talk to you guys later. Goodbye.